How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad, visual novel, good stuff. All the girls together, having a little fun, gay time together with wands and shit. Hey, that's what was happening last episode. That's what we were seeing. They found a wand. They were like, I'm a fucking magician. And that was the plot. That was what we saw. Also, previously, they were all invited out to have lunch together at school. Seemed like a nice little gay thing to do. This episode, we're going to see how that goes. So anyway, school's out. Wait, does that mean that lunch is already gone then, or... How does that work? After homeroom ends, I race out of the classroom. The bread store isn't as packed on Saturdays... okay, so we are before lunchtime, I'm assuming. The bread store isn't as packed on Saturdays as it is on weekdays, but the good ones always sell out quickly, like those pork cutlets. I know we've worshipped that once or twice. I jump down the stairs and turn a corner into the hallway. Alright, sounds fun, sounds pleasant. Because I got a late start, there's already a crowd. I noticed Mrjacharles wandering back and forth carrying her wallet, blocked off by a crowd. Yeah, well, they're always here, even on Saturdays. That familiar hand reaching out, that familiar dead man's eyes, that random girl talking to her invisible partner. All the fun things that I'm just used to at this point. Oh, Okazaki-san. Yeah, good to see you too. You weird grasshopper, you. You're buying bread too? Actually, I'm a bit more like a cockroach with those little antlers coming out. Yeah, I'm just saying, that's what it reminds me of. Certainly not a human. Yes, as usual. It's really crowded, huh? I've been trying to get closer to the front for a while now. Alright, I'll back you up while you go in to buy something. I hand her my wallet, and Mrjacharles nods in agreement with a serious face. She literally looks ready to stab someone with that face. Alright, I'll try. What kind of bread would you like, Okazaki-san? Surprise me. As I say that, I remember Katomi. If possible, could you get one that's sweet and interesting? And interesting bread? I mean, interesting is a opinion, isn't it? So, you know. Like the whole thing is a roll, or the kind that's divided up into multiple sections, or one that has a really complicated structure. You know, the usual. Okay, my mouse wheel is literally... My finger is addicted to my mouse wheel. That's why it keeps happening. Especially in this playthrough. I never had this before. I'll try to find something like that. Alright, now, go! Right! Yep, time passes. Time's still passing. Hey, you know that thing called time and the thing it does when it passes? Yep, and then time ends, apparently. The two of us walk upstairs with a full bag. Could you not decide? Did it all look interesting? I mean, that's very kind of you to think, Mrjacharles, but, well, surely you have a budget for this kind of thing. You're not Donald Trump. In the bag, there's oolong tea for each person and a mountain of dessert bread. Yum, yum, yum. Haha, looks like we brought too much. Mrjacharles has done well, my child. We have lots of people, so it should be fine. It's been a while since I've walked with Mrjacharles like this. Alright, well, there you go. We feel the presence of people already in the drama club room. You're late! The moment we enter the room, we hear a familiar voice yelling at us. Fujibayashi and Katomi are sitting in chairs waiting. You're just too early. Hey, hold on. What's that? That's all I can say upon seeing what's on the table. Lunch. Oh, because there's like a nice big spread. Hey, how come we didn't invite Sunahara to this thing? I mean, I know like we make a desperate effort to try and avoid him at all costs. But, I mean, like, it doesn't seem exactly fair, does it? Considering he's meant to be our best friend or something. Although we're in constant denial about that as well, so, I don't know. Okay, lunch, cool, that's what's there. A very delicious lunch. I made it myself. What, all of it? Yeah, I can tell just by looking at it. The table is covered with the multi-layered boxes used for New Year's feasts. The first box has hors d'oeuvres. The second box has broiled dishes. The third box has simmered and pickled dishes. The contents of the boxes are exactly those of New Year's feasts. The herring roe is auspicious because it signifies perpetuation of your descendants. The shrimp has whiskers and a bent back, so it symbolizes long life. Okay, give me more facts. The herring wrapped in seaweed is a play on words. That means that both of your parents are happy. Okay, she hits people with her outdated trivia when it's least expected. Not even Wikipedia could be this detailed. The bits and pieces of black soybeans signify hard work. This is what they call the real bits of knowledge. I'm sure that was meant to be a smart, funny pun, but I don't get it. This traditional Japanese wordplay has been repeated millions of times at New Year's parties all over Japan. Well, I'm glad someone understands it, like, the Japanese population. Setting that aside, New Year's feasts are meant to be eaten over a few days with family members. Now, we're basically family. We've known each other for 10, 15 episodes by now. It's impossible to finish everything here. Kotomi, she probably got too excited thinking about the menu yesterday and simply went overboard, even though we said to calm the fuck down. Okay, it's a very happy occasion. Very happy! The only happy thing is in your head. Oh, it's fine. I know exactly how she feels. She made so much for you. As a man, doesn't that make you happy? I mean, that's cute to think, but I don't think happiness works like that. She says it like she has nothing to do with her, or it has nothing to do with her. You just messed up the amount a little, right? That's right, just a bit. It's also the wrong season by about 4 months. It feels like New Year's, and it's so fun. And it looks delicious. I put a lot of effort into making it. So, Happy New Year, everyone, even though you're nearly 5 months too. Right, fine, we'll go with this then. Yeah, Happy New Year, Kotomi. Happy New Year from me too. They're getting lively, but this one section is celebrating the new year. Plop. I placed a bag full of oolong tea and bread on top of the table. Why did we even bother buying bread if there's this much food? It just doesn't seem right. Well, the food isn't going to eat itself. Let's get started. By the way, I'm on a diet, so I can't eat too much. Good luck! Sure, yeah, sure. Of all times for her to mention she is a diet enthusiast. This is the first I've heard about it. I started 5 minutes ago. Well, isn't that sweet of you? Isn't that nice? Isn't that such a Kyo move? Traitor. Come on, club president. Sit down over here. Okay, thank you very much. Mrjacharles sits down after being brought over by Kyo. They seem to have their roles reversed, but it doesn't feel unnatural. There's something wrong with this picture. Here are the chopsticks. Kotomi stands up straight and passes out festive chopsticks in paper wrappers. Sounds nice and fancy to me. Put your palms together. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. I was wondering what the hell she was on about, but yeah, it's like praying or some shit, isn't it? Let us eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Or we can let's play. Oh wait, I'm reading technically. I'm not even playing anything. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope this year will be great for everyone, in more ways than one. I hope you'll actually survive all that food, to be honest. Phew, so much for that diet. Come on, there's still a lot. You want to force a maiden on a diet to eat more? You definitely gained 3 kilograms in the last hour. In the end, only Kyo's and Fujibayashi's lunchboxes are empty. Oh, okay, but not Kotomi's. All the New Year's feast and bread still remain. Keep at it, Furukawa. I feel so heavy, I think I'm gonna sink into the chair. You have to fight, Fujibayashi. I'm sorry, I'm totally full. Kotomi, I prefer mental work, but they both pay the same. Everyone's in trouble due to eating too much. Does anyone want some tea? And they just vomit the contents on the table, and then we just waste food. Yes, please. Kotomi sluggishly rises and unscrews the cap of the thermos. Drip, drip, drip. The liquid gives off steam and fragrance as it's poured into paper cups. The 5 of us sip the tea. Say, club president, don't you have any games we can play to help settle our stomachs? What kind would you like? Some kind of game we can play on the table. Maybe a bit like poker. Maybe a bit of fortune telling. You're gonna have no friends. You're gonna lose your parents. You are going to accidentally fall off a cliff. She looks around the room. There's the magic wand. It's a club prop. Really? That's your first thing to go to? Why don't you just use another prop or some shit? How is that a table game? I'm sorry. Fujibayashi, don't you have playing cards? Oh, yes, I do have some. She takes them out of her uniform pocket. She fumbles as she shuffles the cards. Whose fortune should I tell? Yeah, that's clearly what I meant by playing cards. We're not doing that. Can we borrow them to play games with? What do you want to play? Kyo suddenly joins in. I'm curious myself, do we actually even know any playing card games? I've never really played cards before. Just tell me what you do know how to play. No one's gonna know anything because we're idiots. Concentration? What's that? Let's not play stuff that relies on memory. Why don't you just play Snap or something? But with like, you know, numbers and all that. Or even suits, I don't know. I suspect someone here has a huge unfair advantage in that department, so I suggest against that. Let's just play poker. Everyone here knows the rules, right? No, they don't. Oh, okay. I thought at least one person wouldn't know. Yes, I think I know. 3 main styles of poker are Hold'em, Stud Poker, and Draw Poker. Well, I know Hold'em. I haven't heard of Stud or Draw Poker, though. Forget the rules, hand them over, Rio. She snatches the cards away, divides them into 2 stacks, and deftly shuffles them. Flap, flap, flap. Swip, 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 swip. Everyone gets their 5 cards in the blink of an eye. Okay, first off, it's 2 cards a hand. Second off, where the fuck is Sunahara right now? He'd be the perfect loser for this kind of thing. So, what do you want to bet? That's way too sudden. Oh, come on! Why are we doing poker but we're not making, like, Sunahara suffer? We have a New Year's feast and playing cards on the table. The only things missing are a kotatsu table and tangerines. I know... Well, I suppose I don't know what the relevance are between the two. Right, fine, I guess we're checking this out. What do you mean skip? I've never done that. I would have remembered a poker game in this game. Right, kotatsu and tangerines. Where the hell could that possibly be? Yes. Kotatsu and tangerines are items that together are often associated with winter. Well, the kotatsu makes sense, but the tangerines? Aren't they like an orange colour? I'd associate that more with, well, the very most autumn, but I think it's more a summer thing, surely. Alright, ignoring the fact that this game might be on drugs. Missing kotatsu and tangerines. She grabs some of the remaining sweet potatoes with chestnuts and tosses them in her mouth. Yum, yum, yum. I'm glad you guys get food. You're amazing. You always have room for sweets. Oh, I'll change one. I'll draw 2. I'll take one, please. Here, here, and here. Kyo deals the cards like a professional. Well, clearly you're going to be working in the casinos when you're older. And I'll change one. Flip. Here. Looks like I might have won this. I fold. Me too. Tomi has already folded, so much for that. Why do you 3 give up so fast? They're hesitant girls. They need a bit of a confidence boost. This is what you do in the plot, Tom, where you give them that confidence. Although we can't be doing that good with Kotomi. I suppose she was kind of a far-fetch anyway. It's fun just watching Oni-chan and you, Okazaki-san. Furukawa is nodding in agreement. And what about you? You might regret it. I can't back down now. Then I raise you 10. Still want to keep going? Oh, okay, cool. How's this gonna go? Can I make bets right now? I bet you everything. Everything that Kyo's gonna win. Why? Well, because the female always has to win in these kind of scenarios. Especially anime. Especially traditional animes. You'll regret it. Shut up, come on, show your hand. Flip. 3 jacks. Hee. Oh, well, I just lost all my valuable possessions. I'm gonna have to mortgage my house! But I don't have one of those! Alright, what the hell, nothing? Oni-chan, you had nothing? You raised the stakes so high with nothing? That's amazing! Kyo-chan, you really had nothing? That's right, she's the only one who can bluff her way through without a real hand. While the audience is showering her with praise, Kyo reaches for the sweet potatoes with chestnuts. She notices something and freezes. What have you noticed? What? If you've got something to say, just say it. Oni-chan, calm down. Yeah, what the hell's going on? What have we noticed? Kotomi-chan seems to be feeling down. Oh, you begin to pick up that she's got these, emotional issues. She's right, Kotomi has been withdrawn for a while. Does your stomach hurt or something? No, it's not that. With everyone watching, she explains. There's a book I have to return today. Is that all? Just drop it in the return box on the way home. Not the school library, it's a book from the prefectural library. Am I missing something here? Isn't it the same scenario? What? That's pretty far from here. It's Saturday, so we might not even make it by train before they close. Oh, right, because it's going to be... I forgot it was a Saturday. Can it wait a day? Fujibayashi and Kyo try to convince her, but Kotomi continues to shake her head in disagreement. The next person might be waiting for it. It's really sad when you can't read the book you want. I think I understand. Couldn't just, PDF it? Couldn't just try and find an online copy? I suppose this game is more or less a 2000s thing, right? Yeah. You should have told us earlier. Kotomi just hangs her head. She looks like a small girl being disciplined for a prank she pulled. What a little child. Jeez. Kyo stands up while scratching her head. It's alright. Just go. Yeah, but I haven't cleaned up at all. Looking at the messy table, Kotomi is still hesitant. If you're so worried, take the bread, or else we can't clean up. Kyo takes Kotomi's bag without permission and starts stuffing it with bread. What are you, some pushy aunt? I'll take Kotomi-chan's lunchboxes and wash them out. You can leave them in here so she can pick them up whenever. Yes, I'll keep the drama club room open. Besides, I'm usually in here after school. She smiles at Kotomi, further encouraging her. This is nice. This is pleasant. When are you going to drop a bomb on me? I know you're thinking about it, game. Don't think after 200 episodes or so I don't know your gist. Kotomi seems to have made her mind up. Then I'll be going. Please take care of the lunchboxes and the cleaning. Sure thing. You can count on us. And listen, you don't need to push yourself to stick around when there's something you need to do. We can always see each other, We're not going anywhere. You sound threatening. Bye, Kotomi-chan. Let's eat lunch together again. I'll make lunch next time. She takes her bag stuffed with books and dessert buns. I'm so sorry, everyone. And thank you very much. She bows deeper than usual. Alright, let's hurry, Kotomi. Yeah! We run out together. Hold it! What? You have to come back here afterward. Well, I was going to say the same thing. Why? We're not done with the food. Oh, God. Well, I don't want to be a stuffed turkey, if that's okay. You're heartless. Yeah, very pleasant. Very nice stuff. You sure we should part here? I'll walk you to the station. Well, I guess we're going to have to find the conclusion to that in the next episode. Next time, well, maybe we'll see something happen to Kotomi. I'm still waiting for a bombshell. Something's going to happen. I can feel it. Calling in the air tonight. Oh Lord, sorry I like a bit of Phil Collins, once in a while, mainly an Easy Lover fan, as you guys may know from my Tomb Raider episodes. But anyway, if you want to play the game yourself, see what happens when Kotomi tries to return that book, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look out for books, subscribe to the channel, it's time. See ya!